All right. I want to tell you 2023's biggest opportunity for insurance agency owners.
Insurance dudes are on a mission to escape being handcuffed by our agencies.
How? By uncovering the secrets to creating a predictable, consistent, and profitable agency sales machine.
I am Craig Pretzinger.
I am Jason Feldman.
We are agents.
We are insurance dudes. My name is Jason Feldman, but before I dive into that, I want to tell you the reason why not setting this up correctly can actually destroy your agency. So I don't know if you've ever done this. I don't know if you've ever bought leads or any kind of investment in your agency where it wasn't set up correctly. I know we did this with buying leads, and we bought leads and we just gave them to our sales agents. Now, luckily, we weren't buying a ton at this time. And the reason why we weren't buying a ton is because I didn't know, if we get a return on it, right? And we weren't, because we just buy leads, we hand them to our agents, and we just say, call those. And they'd be called. And, when we inspected it, some of them got called 2 times, some of them got called 3 times, never more than 5 or 6 times. And they rarely ever called them the following week or weeks to come. So we had almost zero success with them. So, when you do things, especially big things in your agency, you want to make sure everything's set up for success. So with that being said, I'm going to tell you the 2 biggest opportunities I see in 2023. And then I'm going to tell you how to set yourself up for success with those things. So the first thing that I think is a huge opportunity, especially since the recession and I know different markets have craziness going on, but is buying books of business. I know it sounds crazy. During uncertain times, why would you do anything like that? Well, when the market zigs, we zag, right? So I think that there are, and I've seen it, some fire sales for books of business. And I think it's a great time to buy, especially since a lot of people are scared to buy books of business. Now, how can this be really bad if you don't have an incredible sales process? So what happens when you buy a book of business is the amount of churn that you get on that book, right? The amount of retention that it has, the missing piece, that 10% or 15% that you're losing, you're going to want to have a sales team, sales process that can replenish that quickly, right? Because you also want to be able to bonus. That's how you maximize that purchase. So make sure that you have everything set in place so that you can maximize the return on that book of business. Now, that is opportunity number 1. Opportunity number 2, numere dos. That's probably incorrect, but so hiring. I think that there's going to be a huge opportunity for hiring. I know out here in California, they cut off sales, as I told you in my last video. And I know a lot of agencies that fired a ton of agents. So it's a buyer's market for anybody if you want to hire. So this is a great opportunity. You got to see the opportunities. Anything bad that happens, there are opportunities. Okay. So this is a great opportunity to take advantage of. Even if you're in other markets, I believe that, with the recession and everything else that's going on, that there's going to be some time where agencies are probably going to fire some of their sales team or any part of their team. And it's a great opportunity for you to take advantage of that. So how can you do that? You can definitely do that by starting to just throw the hooks out there, throw some ads out there and just see what happens, see what you get. And if you find the right person, maybe it's time to replace somebody that isn't happy in your agency. So how can this be a bad thing? If your agency is not set up, again, for growth opportunities for these new agents, then don't hire anyone, because they're going to come in, they're going to be like, this agency sucks, I'm going to leave, just like they left the last agency. So make sure that your team, that you're taking advantage of all the tools and resources that you have, and that you set up your sales team for growth. Like, your agency has to be thriving, right? You need to give them the tools, scripts, leads, everything that they need to be able to have success. So when you find that rock star, right, that they sit down and say, you know what, this is the best opportunity for me at this agency because they provide all this stuff. So that is how I believe you can take advantage of 2 fantastic opportunities in 2023. And if you want a free checklist of everything sales agents need to be successful with internet leads, go over to www.theideeds.com, download the free checklist. And we just want to say thank you, and that hit that like button, the subscribe button, especially if you want to learn more on how your agency can dominate in any market. So hit those buttons, and I will see you next time.